In November 1938, Nazi mobs rushed down streets, destroying Jewish-owned businesses, setting fire to synagogues, and arresting Jewish men in their homes. This is the story of Kristallnacht, the Night of Broken Glass. And this is World War II in 2. I'm Dr. Jennifer Putnam at the National World War II Museum. Kristallnacht, also known as the November Pogrom, was an organized escalation of violence against Jewish people in Germany, Austria, and parts of Czechoslovakia. Nazi authorities claimed that the night was a spontaneous outburst of violence after the assassination of a German diplomat in France, Ernst von Rott, by a Polish Jewish teenager, Herschel Grinspan. In reality, the pogrom was organized and encouraged by the Nazi government. On November 9, 1938, von Rott died of his wounds, and Chief of Security Police Reinhard Heydrich announced that Jewish people would be subject to spontaneous acts of retribution. He ordered potential rioters not to harm non-Jewish people, and that local police and SS officers should arrest as many young Jewish men as possible. Overnight, mobs of civilians, police, and SS men in plain clothes roamed the streets, looking to inflict harm. They shattered windows, looted, and vandalized Jewish-owned businesses. They stormed into synagogues, ripping out the benches, bimas, and Torah scrolls and throwing them into bonfires. They torched Jewish homes. The local fire departments only intervened when the fire spread to adjacent buildings. Jewish people found in the streets were beaten, forced to perform humiliating acts, and some Jewish women were sexually assaulted. Overnight, hundreds of synagogues were destroyed, and 7,500 Jewish-owned businesses were looted. More than 100 people died as a result of the violence committed during Kristallnacht, and more succumbed to their injuries or died as a result of suicide in the following days. That night and the following morning, over 30,000 men were arrested. After being held in local prisons, they were sent to concentration camps. Hundreds of these men died in the camps. Those who were released in the following weeks and months were forced to agree to leave their countries, even though visas were expensive and limited. This was the first time during Nazi rule that Jewish people were imprisoned based solely on their perceived race, but it would not be the last.